Hi, I'm Jesse at StroPro.com, and today I'm going to be showing you the StroPro low height stand. This is a great stand to tuck behind a subject if you need to get it out of the way, or if you just need to put a light, modifier, or any other accessory nice and low to the ground. This is the stand you want to check out. So let's take a closer look what it's all about. In the box we have three pieces to this stand. You have your base right here, we have our extendable center column, and we also have our spigot. Let's take a look at the base first of all. You can see how portable this is. It's solid steel, so it's really strong. To unfold it, really easy. Just fold that out, and there's stops in there, so they will stop. It's not going to keep rotating around. And there we have our base. You can see how low that is. It sits just a couple inches off the ground, so that's going to be fantastic if you want to tuck this in behind a model to backlight your background. Maybe you want to do some underlighting on the face or something, underlight under the chin. Works great for that as well. So I'm taking out our spigot. This is our standard StroPro spigot, which has the flat sides, 1/4 inch on one side, 3/8 on the other. And all we do is line up the flat side to the screw, put it in there, and we can lock that into place. We're ready to go to mount a light onto that. Before I do that though, we also have another option, which is in this leg. You can see right here, there is a tiny hole. This is for the 3/8 thread on your spigot. So what you can do is you can take the one that it comes with, or I recommend just picking up a secondary spigot and screw that in, and now we have a secondary mounting point there. So if you have your main light and you want another light, or you have a microphone, whatever it is, you guys come up with all kinds of different ways to use these. So you do have that secondary mounting point, which is really easy to use. So let's put this back in and throw a light on here now. I've grabbed an AD600 here, which is one of our heavier battery operated lights, but that's no problem for this stand. It will still work perfectly fine. We just drop it onto our spigot, tighten it down, and now we are ready to adjust the tilt. So you can see here, I still have lots of tilt angle. I could even rotate this if I needed to go all the way back down to the floor. So we have tons of angle up. Obviously at this height, being so low to the floor, you're likely not going to be pointing it down, but you do have some range of motion if you need to go down. And that would probably be if you were doing some tabletop photography, maybe you're a food photographer. This stand can be really handy for that as well. But if you do need some extra height, we've got you covered there with this stand as well. So we'll take that off and grab our center column. So really easy, pop out the spigot. Now we have our adjustable center column. And same thing, we have our flat-sided spigot there. Drop it onto the stand or to the base. And now we can go from just over 2 feet, 26 inches, down to just over 1 foot. So we've got some great expandable range there, which makes this really convenient. From there, just take your spigot, drop it in the top, or if you need to, you can actually go horizontal as well. But if we drop that in, then we can take our light again. If you needed extra range, especially if you had a modifier on that, then we can go from there and extend it all the way up to wherever we want. Now, just a word of caution, when you do have a heavy load on the front, if you're using a modifier, make sure that you put the weight over the largest leg here, which is the one with the hole. You don't want to adjust the weight, so we have our modifier out there, so you could make it tip going that way. So again, just with any stand, we always want the weight going out over the leg. So there you have it, guys. That's a really easy way to mount a strobe to the low height background stand. When you're ready to pack up this stand, it's super easy just to tuck away in a corner of your studio, or fold up the legs really quickly and easily, leave the center column attached, or detach it if you want to fit it in a backpack, suitcase, or whatever you're going to do. That's one of the reasons I love this stand. It's super portable, you can get it really low, and it has tons of uses in the studio. We use this stand all the time, and it's an incredible value. Be sure to pick up an extra spigot if you want to use the extra mount along with the one that's included already. And check out all of our stand options at StroPro. And until next time, I'm Jesse, and enjoy creating.